Hey guys, welcome back. And today we're gonna get real about those home offices. We all really wanna have home offices that look like these. These are gorgeous, right? They're beautiful, they're stunning. There's not a paper out of place anywhere. But the reality of it is, it's far more likely that our home offices look like these, right? There's papers stacked everywhere. It's just kind of, that's what we're dealing with. But here's the truth. So many of us now are actually going to be working from home either semi-permanently or for a long time to come. So I wanted to do something that talked about what your basic minimums are to kind of at least get you functioning in a space that works for you. Now, guys, it doesn't even matter if you've got an entire room to work with, or you're working out of something like part of your garage, or maybe it's just even a little niche. We're gonna cover the basics that you need to have to work smarter, not harder. And don't worry, because we've covered small spaces as well. Now, there's number one thing that you want to be thinking about is your lighting condition in the space. Doesn't matter where you're carving it out. You need to be able to see, because if you're not seeing, you're getting eye strain as you're working. And if you're working for a while, that's going to be a problem. So whatever you decide to carve out, think about different lighting options that can help you. You always want to get something down on that work surface. So there's definitely a task light option, like a couple of these that are great. Or you could consider utilizing a pendant that's above you and maybe putting in a slightly higher bulb for it. You can also include, maybe you've got a wall sconce that's nearby that has a swing arm that you can bring it over and really light that desk work surface. You always want to make sure that you have good task lighting on your work surface. Okay, so the second thing to consider is, do you have an alternative to that one desk chair or stool that you're using? Because you know, if you're gonna pull a long haul for 8 hours on something, you wanna have a secondary place you can go to just relax for a few minutes, take some time out. Now that can be something as simple as, if you've got the room, a sofa in the adjacent space, or it could be a lounge chair or something along those lines. It could even be something as simple as a stool, just so that you get up, move around, have another place to be that's besides just being in front of your computer or at your desk. Super important to shift your space up just a bit during your day. So the number 3 thing to think about in a long haul work from home situation is, you really want to pay attention to how well you're keeping it organized. Because there's nothing more depressing or really disheartening is that you walk in and it's a disaster. You don't even know where to start or how to find things. That's really bad news. So it's bad for your mind, it's bad for your psyche, just not a good thing. So you want to make sure you dive deep into getting tools that help you organize. Here's one thing that I highly recommend for people. I actually have one myself, which is a multi-charging station. So you can put a couple of phones in there, maybe a tablet, your computer, all of those things. You want to kind of all gather that into one charging area. And if you can, organize those cords, because the cords just can look like chaos so quickly. So there's a couple of really good things that I'm going to link down below that may work for you really well. You can put them on the top of the desk, or you can even put it beside or underneath the desk, maybe by the pedestal if you've got something there. And the key to keeping it organized is knowing where things belong and only having the things that belong in that space. Because if you start bringing in your kids' toys and all the rest of it, it starts to get disastrous. So keep it kind of the zone for you and for your work by keeping it organized and making sure that you only have the things you need. Look how beautiful these offices look. They're welcoming. I would want to work in either of those spaces. Now, for all of you guys out there that are ready to tackle a project like your home office or even something else, maybe you're a design enthusiast, but you guys need resources and you need some help, you have got to check out the Design Club. It is just an amazing, amazing resource for anybody who's involved with anything. As simple as painting to as complicated as redoing a whole house, we cover everything in there in depth, and there's live Q&As with me. It's a great resource for people if they need something more than just, what's found basically on YouTube. And you can see we have everything from, reviews, we have a live chat, we have a store, we have a fantastic library. There's a lot there. So be sure and check it out at www.designclub.com. So the next thing to think about when you're going to permanently or for quite a while work from home is you want to personalize your space just a little bit. So maybe you want to consider adding a piece of artwork that brings you joy or really makes you happy. Maybe you've done a lot of traveling and you have a favorite photograph that really works for you. Here's a couple of great ideas there's a great gallery shot. A little piece of artwork of some kind that speaks to you and who you and your life are is a great way to remind yourself that you're not just working in the space. You also, have a life as well. And the next thing you want to think about is, especially for those of us who never leave the space during the day, is you want to think about how you can make it healthy for you. Now, there's been a lot of studies lately about how sitting for long periods of time isn't the best solution for us physically. And so another great option is to consider a standing desk or one that switches between sitting and standing. I actually love this one from IKEA. I think it's a fantastic one. I actually have it in a couple of places, so those are great. But think about different kinds of options. There's also things that can lift up from the top of your desk just to give you a break from your seat. Now, let's talk about seats for a minute because sitting healthily is also important. So you need to make sure you're not doing it on a kitchen stool or something else that doesn't allow your spine to be in alignment. So you really want to think about a good, comfortable chair for when you are in the chair and make sure that it kind of aligns with how you sit. Maybe you're tall, you'll want a higher back. If you're shorter, you can definitely go with maybe no arms. It really all depends upon what you need, but you need to be able to be supported when you are sitting. And then let's think about when you're not sitting and you're not standing and you're not working at your desk, but you want to take a little bit of a break. There's a couple of healthy ideas that you can kind of add into this space that you're creating that can give you 15 minutes of just downtime. If you've got the room, consider throwing in kind of a stationary bike. Those are great. I actually have a Peloton and I love that thing. You can pop on that for 10 minutes. It's perfect. Or maybe you have enough room to stretch out and throw out a yoga mat or something, maybe a little ball or something. There's also a really wonderful product out there now called the Mirror, which actually has a whole computer lineup of 10 and 15 minute exercises that teach you how to do it right there in the mirror. It's amazing. I'll link it down below because it's a great option to have and it doesn't take up any floor space. So I hope you guys have found this video helpful, especially from anybody that's looking at that long-term work from home situation. And what I want you to do right now is, like and subscribe. If you guys haven't liked and subscribed already, hit the bell, bang the button, come on. Become part of my family. I love it and I love you guys. So the next thing I want you to do is I want you to go over to this button right here. I've put together a special playlist of work from home videos that I've done that includes even small spaces, really small spaces. So you're definitely gonna wanna check that one out and I'll see you next week.